You know who's awesome? Me. You know who's also awesome? You. Let's get going. Welcome, friends. Lost Scarf here, and it's time for the vlog. And today, these are the salad days, my friends, because today was a good day. Ranch dressing, of course. I passed the state test, so that's good. So happy with that, and don't have to worry about that. Acting class starts in 16 days, and then I'll have acting class, and then water classes still. We'll see how that goes. Should be fun, or not, or fun, hopefully, yeah. For the channel, so more recommendations, random play things coming up, Scarf plays, and then of course there's going to be the hangout videos. Me and Verb is going to be the first one. Get a hold of Hugo Stiggs for a video at some point. Probably get a hold of Verb again for other videos, because I like Verb. I got to get a hold of Mez at some point. Right now he's moving, of course, so can't really talk to him much. He's finally getting his voice acting together, so that's going to be great. Random plays, so first up is going to be Tattletale LP. It was just 2 episodes. Pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys like it. And that should be great. Also did a recommendation video on it. Have a bunch of other games I'm looking at for doing recommendations. Some one-shots coming up. There's another idea I have for recommendations, but I haven't found it yet. I haven't found any current games I want to cover yet. I found some good games in the past I want to cover. There's going to be more research streams coming up. We did 3 research streams this week. There's some pretty good games we played. Assault Android Cactus is one video coming up in the future. The Last Time, which is a really fun one, that'll come up in the future as well. And High Rise, that's coming out. And yeah, just played some pretty interesting games. Gonna do some more research streams coming up in the future. I just want to recommend a bunch of indies. Anyone that I find is really worthwhile, I will recommend them, show them off. And maybe you guys will buy them, maybe, I don't know, maybe someone will see them like, oh hey, this looks pretty cool. Just a random person sees them, they like it, they buy it, that'd be great for them. Saturday night is still Hearthstone. Sunday night is going to be Dishonored 2 LP for the streams. Let's see, what else? I can't do Overwatch streams, which ticks me off because we just don't have the internet for it, which is annoying. Really annoying. Anything else with the channel? Just those. Those are my intentions, just doing stuff like that. I would like to do more hanging outy streams, so we'll see as we go how that goes. The first one with Verb is a lot of Overwatch stuff, so that should be interesting. And yeah, we'll see how that all goes going forward. And yeah, random things. Oh, Loot Crate. Oh, we're gonna cancel the Loot Crate. It was fun doing Loot Crate, but that'll be something we can come back to later in the future. But right now, it was just fun experimenting and doing the boxes. You'll still see December's and January's. I still haven't done December's yet. Need to do that one already. And then January's. We just were not very up to date on that because we have other things we have to work on. So. But it's a fun thing to do unboxing. It was a fun experiment there. If people still want the loot crates, we're going to have to rely on donations for that because it is a bit of a drain on funds to do the loot crate every month. It was fun doing it, but we got to save up. Definitely need to save up for other things. And that brings up to a topic we're talking about has got to be the Switch. Did you see the presentation? I thought the presentation was rough at parts, but they did a good job overall. I really liked the presentation overall. I liked the games we got to see. I like them showing the controllers and just what the controllers are capable of. Very nice there. Just how far you can just... They're taking the Switch and the things that can be done with it. 1-2 Switch looked really cool. ARMS looked very interesting. Breath of the Wild blew everyone away. I got so damn hyped when I saw Fire Emblem and I saw... Okay, here's what I saw. I saw Koei Tecmo. Like, okay, Koei Tecmo. Those are Dynasty Warriors. And then I hear Fire Emblem and I see the Fire Emblem symbol on the screen. Like, oh my god, Fire Emblem Warriors? Yes! Fire Emblem Warriors! I was so pumped for that. There's going to be a Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Is it Mario? A new Mario. Mario Odyssey. That looked interesting. Him in the human world with humans like, what the hell is that little guy? Splatoon? They missed an opportunity with Splatoon. Not naming it Splatoon. Like, they name it Splatoon 2. And then, of course, Breath of the Wild, and then some of the third-party stuff looking interesting. No More Heroes 3, I'm excited for that. Suda51, I've been a Suda fan since Killer 7. Killer 7 was a ridiculous game. So, like, Suda and Grasshopper, because they're kind of together, are the same thing, kind of, but not exactly. Been a big fan since Killer 7. If you've never played Killer 7, you probably can't now. That was a GameCube game. That game was balls insane. No More Heroes, balls insane. Oh my god. That was a hell of a thing. Like, No More Heroes is fun. Travis Touchdown is an interesting, fun character. Bit of a douche, bit of a weeb. Well, he is a weeb. But, pretty fun games. Really enjoyed them. They're different, but they're fun as hell. So the Switch is just, it looked interesting. The network stuff, I don't know. Their lineup is not very strong. It's very unfortunate. It's very concerning. They just don't have a very strong lineup. It's going to be Breath of the Wild, third-party stuff, Fire Emblem Warriors for me, some point maybe No More Heroes 3, and then you got Splatoon in the summer, and then you got Mario in the holidays. Then there's, of course, Mario Kart 8 again, no Mario Kart 9 still, and some other things are going to bring out. No sign of Smash, I believe. They really should have an updated Smash. Just bring in Smash, bring in 4 or 8 more characters, people would just go nuts. That would sell you consoles right there. So I do have my concerns. They showed all these third-party people that are going to make games, and that's great. I know Shovel Knight's going to do something, Yooka-Laylee's going to do something. I know there's some third parties, but the question is, when are they showing up? That is the big concern. Is it just Breath of the Wild at the start? Because here's the problem. ARMS looks interesting, but it's $60. I'm like, I don't have the money for that. 1-2 Switch, I thought it was going to be the pack in like Wii Sports, but no, it's 1-2 Switch is a $60 game on its own. Like, no. What is that face I just made? Holy crap, I just noticed it. I'm just like, I ate a lemon. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Like, it might be a really fun party game. It might be. I don't know, but no. I don't know about that. And then, of course, Breath of the Wild's of course $60 game. $60 game's probably going to be Fire Emblem. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know what's coming. What might be good. Oh, I know. I already know some things are coming, but I don't know when they're going to come out. Is the concern. That's the big problem here. Is there enough in this library to buy it at launch? I don't know. That's the thing. I want this console. The problem is I'm broke as balls. I'm broke. Like, I don't have any money. I need a job. I need a job to get this thing. And like all my Twitch buddies are going to do like donation streams. Like, do we want to do that? Do we want to do like because we do Twitch and YouTube, do our people want that? Do you guys want to see Switch? The problem is Switch on YouTube could only be third parties because first party stuff, you have to do all this partnership stuff with Nintendo. I could stream it all. I could stream everything Nintendo. That's easy. Nintendo hasn't caught up to Twitch. So I could stream. Seriously, if we bought it, Breath of the Wild would be like 8-hour streams every day until that game was done. Like, simple as that. That's what would be happening because Breath of the Wild is Breath of the Wild. That's Legend of Zelda. That's something that people wanting. That's going to blow me away. It's going to blow everyone away. We all know that. That would just get binge streamed hardcore. Other games, Fire Emblem Warriors would get binge streamed. That one counts as first party, so I wouldn't be able to put that up on YouTube. But any third party stuff that just, wow, okay, that's really good, would definitely go up on the YouTube. So is it something that you guys want enough that you would donate for? I don't know. That's the thing, like, I don't know. Like, I have streamer buddies who, they do donation streams. They got all the consoles because they donated stream for all those. They do donation streams for trips to different cons, things like that. And it's just like, wow, they just, all those things. Jeez. And I don't know, is that something you guys want? Us trying to fundraise to get the Switch going? Or should we wait for now and then maybe do it later? Or what? That's the question right there. I don't know. And another thing with Nintendo is they have such a huge library of games over the decades that are amazing, and I can't believe they haven't tried to do just something where you could just play those games. Like, just do something with that. It'd be amazing. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the Game Boy stuff, 64, GameCube, even bring Wii maybe. Just all the old stuff, you bring it back, you're gonna make bank on that, but they haven't really, they've done like select things, and if they went through the trouble of doing it like in a big way, they'd make a lot. Like, look at the little NES thing that was for 30 games. That thing freaking sold out instantly. Nintendo just has a bad problem underestimating how valuable their stuff is and how much they could really make with things. It's really what they've done, and they just keep undervaluing their things and overvaluing other things. It's kind of ridiculous, and I don't know. Nintendo may be my favorite, but they're not without sin in so many ways. Anyone who is fanboying, which some people are, that they're perfect, no. They make their mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes. Still love them, but they make mistakes. Oof. So let me know what you think about all of that with Nintendo. Anything? If you're a fan of Team 4-Star, Broly, you see the Broly movie? Oh my god. Here's the thing with the Broly movie. Watch it with subtitles on. You will not regret having subtitles on with the Broly movie. There are some extra little things in there that is freaking hilarious. It cracked me up so good. There's some funny stuff in there if you do that. Just really good. I was screaming and laughing the whole time. They did a great job with that. I know they hate the Broly movie, Team 4-Star, but it was amazing. That was such a joy to watch. That was so entertaining. They did such a great job with it. They're so good. And that's something to look at for content creators, is looking at Team 4-Star and seeing where they started and where they are now and how good they've improved over the years. That's something you can look at. It's like, you always improve over time. They haven't improved so much over the years and become so good. And that's something you are capable of too. That's something to keep in mind, is that you can grow and become pretty well-skilled as well. Just got to keep at it, keep working on it, and just get better. And that's the thing that I keep using to keep me going, is like, yeah, people improve. I need to improve. I've improved in some ways, in a lot of ways, but there's always more ways I can improve. And I just keep looking for how I can improve here and there, and such and such. And I know we're improving, just there's more improvement that can be made for sure. And that's why the acting classes, and that's why just trying different ideas and stuff like that. Just looking for different ways to improve and get better at the craft and make better videos and just be more entertaining. That's the goal there. That, I think, is everything. So, topic. So, have you ever heard of the story? It's an Aesop's fable of the fox and the grapes. Have you ever heard that one? Let me read this one for you, and you'll understand why I'm bringing it up pretty quick. And that is, here's the reading. Driven by hunger, a fox tried to reach some grapes hanging high on the vine, but was unable to, although he leaped with all his strength. As he went away, the fox remarked, "Oh, you aren't even ripe yet. I don't need any sour grapes." People who speak disparagingly of things that they cannot attain would do well to apply this story to themselves. And that's it. That's the entire entry right there. He's like, they're probably crap. I don't need those. I don't need those things. I don't need those grapes. We can apply this to a lot of things in life, and I think the center of it is lying to ourselves to feel better about ourselves. I think that's the main thing. And I'm not arguing you shouldn't do that necessarily. I'm arguing that I think we do it too much. You know me, I'm all about moderation, and I feel like we do it too much. And if you do it too much, you end up in your own world where things are not right, but yet you think they are. And that's the thing that's scary, is when you buy into your own BS, I suppose. And there's little examples, like I will more normalize this a little more with, let's talk about Overwatch. So, Overwatch, excuses happen all the time, and I'm guilty of it, where you see me do these ranked games, like, doing really well, maybe I'm just doing awesomely well, and my teammates are just crap. They're just not doing very well, and sometimes it's valid criticism, sometimes it's probably being a little too hard on my teammates, and we just lose, and I'm just really unhappy about it. And this is something that I would like to believe I'm mild in it, like, where I think my teammates could have been better, but at the end of the day, I'll look at me like, I could have just been better. If I was perfect, I could have been perfecter. Like, I've lost matches where I get all the gold medals. Like, I've done literally everything I can in my power, and we still lost. I've had matches where being Diva, running the 4 gold, and the only time we're not making progress is when I die. And when I die, my team gets rolled, and then we start losing. And then I come back out there, then I get focused down, and we lose because I got taken out. I've had those matches. Those are real matches I've had. I'm like, well, crap. If my teammates were better, we could have won that match. And there are times when that's valid. There's also times when, yeah, you did really good, but maybe you're the one who dropped the ball. Like, well, you did all this great stuff, but could have been, I guess, a little bit better. And maybe it's just on you. Or you're just playing crap this game, and you still lose, and maybe you have these other excuses. And I'm trying to say it on me. I'm trying to put this on me so I'm not being a hypocrite. But here's examples that really tick me off from other people. And one is the one where they assume something's a troll pick. I had a game where someone called Symmetra a troll pick, so they went Bastion on control, and they just played like crap on purpose. They're like, okay, if you're going to troll pick, I'm going to troll pick too. Right at the start of the match, I'm like, Symmetra is bomb at control maps. What the hell is wrong with you? They just considered a troll pick, which makes no freaking sense to me. And then they just played like crap, and we lost the game, obviously. I've had matches where people would just get really mad when we just blow a lead or something. Like, say the cart went really far when it didn't have to go as far as it did. We just didn't do very well. It went all the way. And they're not willing to come back from behind, so they just call the team a troll team. And then they just do whatever the hell they want and we lose. And that's dumb. That's a really dumb thing. When you go to troll when you just use troll as a response for everything, when it's not always that. It's just that maybe your team just wasn't that good. I've had a match, Dorado, where we got held at that first little choke point, like with the windows right there. We got held there. My team got pissed. I'm like, yeah, we didn't do good. We can win this. And we did. We held them at the bend. We held them right there at the start. Everything can be come back from. I've had matches where we let the cart go whatever distance, and we held them, where we pushed the cart to whatever distance, and then we held them to a shorter distance. I've had every version of that match. I've had it where we took it all the way to the second checkpoint, that's it. We couldn't get any farther. Teammates get pissed, like, come on, settle down. And we hold them before that point. I've had matches where we hold them at the start. I've had those matches, and I've been on the receiving end of that as well. Everything is winnable to a point. Like, you can play like crap, but you can still play well just coming back on the other side. It just feels like people aren't willing to make comebacks. That once things get hard, they just become babies about it. Is the only way I can put it. It's just, what the hell? I guess, where they're like, oh, my team's just being a bunch of trolls, or my team's just really stupid, or they troll picked, and this and that. Like, I get really hard on Widowmakers. I don't consider it a troll pick. I'm like, they picked Widowmaker, so they think they can play Widowmaker, and they don't do very well. I'll get on them about it. And if they just weren't effective, they will become the excuse, because that's just not good. If a sniper just doesn't perform, that is a valid excuse, I feel. They could have done more with it. There are valid excuses. But sometimes it's just there's no excuse. Maybe it was just you. Sometimes it's just you. Could have done better. But I feel like there's just way too many attempts to just go right towards justifying something to yourself. Just lying to yourself about something a little too much. It feels like it just happens way too often where, oh, this person's just a troll. Or this person's just, what's the negative the right uses to the left? Libtard? So what's the left use to the right? Whatever. Don't answer that in the comments. Whatever those are, whatever extreme negative one side uses to the other, they'll just use that instantly. Even if it's just someone just criticizing, disagreeing a little bit, they'll use that. And that's not good. You don't want to jump to extremes right from the start. Just calling something a troll right from the start isn't great. Sometimes people just are trolling, though. Like, obviously, sometimes people are just trolling. But some people, they really have a real criticism about this or that. And it's just, well, okay. And got to talk it out. But it feels like we just talk it out less. Where people are just extremely this, extremely that. And they're just these things. It's really ridiculous. There are things we tell ourselves to feel better or just to get through things. And that's okay sometimes. Like, that is okay sometimes just to get through. Like, maybe we lie to ourselves a little bit just to get through. And that's okay sometimes. Just don't do it too much, I think is what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is. Don't always go to there being a troll as a thing. Don't always go to my teammates are crap as your only response. Or my teammates are trolling. Or this person criticizing my thing is just a troll. Or just an idiot. Or this or that. But it takes a lot of effort to actually, consider things, doesn't it? And that's the problem is we're bombarded with so much information these days. We just want to take shortcuts, or we need to take shortcuts because we just don't have the energy or the power to deal with all these things. So that I understand, but it's just, I feel it's also important to try sometimes to understand. So we're not just all a bunch of people who just assume the worst of each other. Like, that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Maybe the only way is to be very short about everything. But I want to believe, no, I want to believe we can be better than that. And that's why I'm talking about it and just bringing it up, because bringing it up just gives you something to think about. That's really what it is. Just thinking, like, have I lied to myself about this? Have I been making too many excuses about this or that? And I could be doing better on this or that. That's really it. In Overwatch, I'm constantly saying, well, I could be better. You see that in so many games where I say I could be better. If there's a sniper, though, I'm like, were they doing really good? Did they do that great? Because I love snipers so much, I'm most critical of snipers. It's the same thing in Smite. When I played Smite, I was always critical of the jungler. because jungler is my favorite class. So I'm always critical of that role. If I don't see them being effective, I get unhappy because that's my favorite role, and I just want to see them do it well. And so like, oh, they could have done that so much better and stuff like that. And so that gets to me. And so you see that focus from me from a role that I like a lot. I will focus on them like, oh, they could have done this or they could have done that. But I still feel that's educational, saying like, here's the things they could have done. But try not to lie to yourself too much. I think that really is what it is we can justify this or that and just say these things. Or, oh, even with people with anime, like, it's just some stupid weeb is a one that's used, or it's just some neckbeard or stuff like that. And maybe it is sometimes, but maybe it isn't other times as well. It's just something, it's just try not to dehumanize each other too much. Try not to lie to yourself too much, I suppose is what I'm saying at the end of the day. And that takes effort. But you know what? I feel like we need more effort. I feel like we've gotten kind of lazier. I've become an old man by saying that, haven't I? Even I could do better, always. That's why I'm always trying to improve. We can always do better. So let's keep doing better. I say that. I've said that so many times over the years. We can do better. Let's do better. So let's do better. Yeah, there you go. I sound insane. But it shouldn't be insane. That's a simple thing. Always improve, guys and gals. Just try to humanize each other some more. Try to not treat each other like you think everyone's just a bag of crap. Because there are people like that. And I'd rather there'd be less of us doing that. Because when someone treats you like crap, you treat other people like crap. Or you don't feel good. When you don't feel good, you don't treat other people very well either. That's a thing. If something negative happens to you, you will likely be negative towards something else in some way. So negativity goes around very easily. Not as easily as happiness. I mean, negativity goes around a lot easier than really happiness does. It's hard to spread the joy around as easily as you can spread the anger and the hate around, which is very frustrating. So, yeah, I think it's worth working on. I think it's worth putting the effort into. So, there you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun talking. Hope you had fun watching and listening. And see y'all at the streams or videos and such and such. And thanks for coming by. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching. Think I already said that. Yeah, I already said that. So, thanks, everybody. See you next time.